So we're back. Starfield day 2. It's actually day 4. Don't tell anyone. I'm excited, guys. We've yet to experience any mods. Mods are coming. I think that I gotta re-download the Nexus because I had it going on a previous installation and I had to restart because I didn't do my raid properly. So I had to redo my raid, which ended up being slower despite being faster, yet I gained 2 gigs. So I got a 4 gig system looking as 1 drive, but I've lost speed. I literally lost 1,000 megabytes per second, a gig, maybe a gig and a half actually, of speed on write and read
Please
times.
let me know if I may assist you.
I did a raid number 2, and everyone online said a raid number 2 is garbage, but I did it by mistake because I left default settings, and I'll be honest, the speeds were better. The speeds were definitely better. Look at this, there's like panties and slippers down here. I'm taking the expensive stuff. Oh, damn. I'm just putting that right back, sir. Right back. Tablet, tablet, tablet. Drop it. Look, it even shows you that it's stolen. I learned from Elder Scrolls and Fallout, you do not want to F around with that. So, we're going to drop it. So we're out in this is like the first kind of city, and I'll be honest, this is a good look. This is reminding me of Cyberpunk. It's kind of got that vibe of like a vibrant, you know, living city.
Kind of busy right now.
Just talk to random people.
Je peux vous aider?
There's some Frenchies over here.
There's a New Atlantis sure is shiny.
So we're in New Atlantis, is that what's going on? It's a good look. I'm looking so friggin' suave over here in my spacesuit. Everyone else is wearing fucking civilian clothes and I'm running around like a goddamn captain. Like a boss in my spacesuit. My guy looks like a boss. He's like legit. He's just dropped on the planet out of space. I don't even know where I'm going. I'm just gonna jump in a random elevator. Sometimes you gotta explore the world, you know what I'm saying? The one thing I love in this game is the art. And we're running on high settings, and I'll be honest, this looks not bad. For a video game, I'm seeing a little defects in the wall right here, some lighting, and if you you're seeing the reflection of the lighting, you know what I mean? I'm seeing these colors, and this is looking pretty good. Like it's supposed to be, I guess, a seahorse or a butterfly, but it's some alien shit. And then you got this piece, ultra abstract. I'm liking the world aspect of this game. It's definitely doing a bit of world building. I'm really feeling immersed. So far, so good. People have been harsh judging Starfield, but I'm willing to say maybe it's what Cyberpunk should have been. Although I love Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk, to me, it wasn't finished, yes, but it was finished enough that it warranted a release, and that story was so good, guys. Cyberpunk, I'm going to say right here on this channel, Cyberpunk was the first of the true next gen. I don't care what anyone says. Okay, it took 7 years to get to that point. I remember hearing about Cyberpunk in like 2012. Are you kidding me? It's going to take 7 years for the true next gen? Ludicrous. Absolutely ludicrous.
All they want to do is play on their computers all day. So after an hour of whining, they're finally out here.
They're just sitting on the grass. They should be playing.
Do you want to go another 3 rounds with them?
There's slides, like right there.
At least they're outside.
Poor kids are junkies. Look at this kid.
Here for the green space in the parks, and the kids never use
So boring.
Kids are
There's
jumped
no
up
one
looking for
to play
computers.
with. My parents are wiped. I wish they'd just take a nap or something.
This is interesting. Barely make through there. Alright, we gotta get into our mission here. Now it's interesting to see that our oxygen is going down, guys. This is something I haven't even been paying attention to, but I noticed I'm almost out of oxygen, O2. Check on the bottom left. What happens when you don't? Oh, CO2 building up. Oh, I'm getting dizzy. Oh, snap, I'm getting dizzy. Look at this, I'm running too hard. What happens when we run out, or CO2 builds up? Are we gonna lose life? Oh, maxed out. Further exertion will damage health. Sucker, we inside, we inside. Still, we gotta let that oxygen replenish. That's good stuff. Let that CO2 get out of our bodies. We're gonna take a breather over here. Whoa, there's our girl.
Yes? So, are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else?
Yeah, you know what? First of all, I realize I'm not wearing my headphones, so we're gonna change to that right away. Headphones engaged. And I hope I didn't ruin that video too much by running around speaking and having the recording. But I'm ready.
We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually. But a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising.
I'm in love with this girl's accent. British? Guys, am I right? Is this British? I'm
Felt
excited.
the same way when I started too. There's an electricity in the air when you know you're about to uncover something.
Whoa.
But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself,
Oh,
and for you to
she's
learn more
challenging me,
about
guys.
us. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
Sweetheart, it's never gonna run dry with me. Don't worry about it. Alright? You and me until we get the
We'll
artifact.
need to head to Mast. Check in with the
That's what
Vanguard
I'm
recruiting
about.
office where my contact works.
See
And
how I
listen,
come in so hard?
whatever you were
I was like a
before, whatever
nobody
you
a
do once
second
you're out
ago, and
there,
all of
I
a
don't
sudden
care.
I'm like working
So
for
long
you
as
like
you
a
don't bring
champion.
UC
I'm your number
security
one
to our
employee.
doorstep.
Don't worry about it, love.
Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood?
We got this. Reckless.
Those are the rules. Advance humanity's knowledge to the best of your ability. As long as you do that, I'm not here to judge you.
You
Now,
got nothing to judge.
let's you and
All
I get
you'll
over
be
to
is
Mast.
impressed. Don't worry about me. Alright? So we gotta talk to this girl's contact. This is Morgan. You're dealing with more than a 007. This is a Sorry. This is a single 014. I got my silenced I don't even know what this is. I want to say pistol, but it's more like a Tech 9.
See that scientist
sounds
out
Tech
from
9.
Mast, staring at trees.
Excuse me.
Sounds upset. Whatever it is, it can't be that bad, right?
Talk to the scientist by the tree. Generic.
You're shooting at ghosts now.
Whoa. Something happened. Oh, we ran out of oxygen.
No, I'm not feeling that
It's like, this is how we get high in the future, man. You just kind of run. You just run. Look at that. Whoa, I'm like tripping out without oxygen, bro. Whoa, overexertion is the way. Am I dying? Yes. Okay. We will let the oxygen replenish, so we will not die. I don't know if I like this concept. It's causing me unwanted anxiety. We're 20 friggin' steps from our location. It's gotta be in here. Sir, how
Saw
bad
your ship come in. Nice ride. Looks like you've got some fines to clear up.
Get the heck out
I've
of
got
here.
special orders. You're coming with me. Prepare for immediate transport.
Are you
to our
kidding me?
vessel.
You gonna tell me what's going on here?
I've been authorized to inform you that you're being transferred to the UC Vigilance. You'll find out more when you get there. Other
Yo,
than that, I'm not at liberty to divulge any additional information.
Morgan, I see you right there. You got something for me? You gonna let these douchebags pull this off?
We have orders to transport you and your vessel to your final destination, the UC Vigilance.
Morgan.
Any deviation from those orders on your part will be considered an act of hostility and will be met with aggressive force.
Oh my god. I don't want to pull arms on this hoe, but...
Smart decision. Stand by to be transferred.
Morgan!
Off right away, or do you need a little bit of time?
So somehow I went to prison.
I'm telling you, the commander's got plans for this loser. Why else would he be going through all this
Loser?
trouble? I still don't understand why he trusts a criminal. Seems like too much of a risk. Stop worrying and keep an eye on our guest. I'll be right back.
That was a cool door.
You just sit tight. The commander wants to have a little chat.
Ah, get the hell out of here. I don't even know
Prisoner's
why.
ready, sir. I hope you're comfortable. We have a lot to discuss.
Do we?
Well, we'll see about that. First, let me see what we're working with here. Your background seems to indicate you are a notorious sword for hire. Well, perhaps we can put that to good use. I also see that you've mined on Vectera, and now you're with Constellation. You've certainly been quite busy.
I'm a boss.
Oh,
Never mind
look at
what I'm
that.
doing.
Right at the bottom of this list is the criminal incident that landed you in my crosshairs.
What, I didn't pay some fines?
Huh. You're absolutely right. Well, I'll have my people get right on that. Now that we have that out of the way, let me introduce myself. My name is Commander Kibwe Ikande, and I'm in charge of this operation for UC SysDev. Are you familiar with what we do?
Yeah, I don't care.
Yes, well, this is your only opportunity to keep yourself out of jail. So I suggest you change your attitude. UC SysDev is a division of the UC Navy. While they handle the big picture stuff, we deal with a very particular problem. The Crimson Fleet. That convict is where you enter the picture.
I got
I
nothing.
don't remember asking how you felt about anything. We've been prodding at the Crimson Fleet for years, trying to take them down one ship at a time. But we barely scratched the surface. If we can get someone on the inside, we have a shot at finding a loose thread we can pull to bring it all down. Not for me. For yourself.
For myself.
Look, I'm going to make this simple. Agree to work for UC SysDev, and together we take down the Crimson Fleet. Refuse, and I tell these guys to throw you into the nearest lockup. Might even tack on an extra few hundred credits to your fine.
I work with system defense. What's in it for me?
We'll forget about the infraction that landed you on the Vigilance. Wipe the slate clean.
You're damn
Better
right you
still,
will.
depending on how well you do your job, we'll even kick in a few extra credits to offset any costs that the operation will incur. Or you can throw all that away and end up back in jail with a hefty fine attached.
Guys, we don't got much of a
Of course
choice.
you have a choice. It's just stacked in my favor. So, what do you say? You going to work with me, or should I find someone else?
Like, I don't know, man. I'm trying to do my shit and this guy's stepping on my bounds. He's stepping in my vicinity. He's taking up my space. Yo, step the f
You know, I
back, son.
have to admit, I'm a bit surprised. My instincts told me you were the right person, but I suppose I was wrong. All right, send this one to the lockup on Sidonia. Let them deal with the problem.
Maybe I shouldn't have did that. That was actually, damn it!
Next time you decide to break the law, how about you leave me behind?
Whoa, what? How come you're here?
We need to talk to John Tuat.
What? System defense is my enemy.
In Mast. I'd be happy to carry a few things for you.
Yo, did she get locked up too? I'm locked up with my girl Morgan? Alright. Something about your eyes that just kind of called to me, so I'm not opposed to that.
Exploration is my entire life. I
Yeah.
consider it both a career and recreation. That being said, I will make a confession, but you have to promise to keep it between us. Before I graduated from school, I was in a band. And no, I don't mean the school band. I mean
Whoa.
a rock band. We called ourselves Ironic Comet. A ridiculous name,
That's
I
funny.
know. But we were just a bunch of teenagers getting together and having fun. And before you ask, no, I wasn't the lead singer. I actually played the drums.
Whoa, you
The
know
band
that
never
beat.
really went anywhere, of course, but those were good times, and I remember them fondly.
I wonder how you were drumming on those drums back then, Morgan. I bet you had a real rhythm to you, huh? That's it.
I hope you got something out of that.
Yeah, I like that you play drums. So what do I do now? Wait here?
No problem.
Don't worry, Morgan. I'm gonna get us out of this. We're literally in prison, are we?
By Vectera, by Vectera, by Vectera! I can't believe it! Is it you? Is it really, really
It's me,
you?
baby.
Captain of the frontier, bane of the fleet, constellation's shining star
guy's
of stars.
From Oblivion. It's me, baby.
Then the day is truly blessed. Because for a moment, I wasn't sure if you were real or just another hallucination. But now that I know it's you, what are the odds? And to think, I almost went for coffee instead.
I'm
But
way better
I
than
changed
coffee,
my
baby.
routine for one day, and here you are. It's almost like it was meant to be.
Alright, you're creeping me out. It's definitely not.
Are you saying I looked you up, tracked you down, and followed you all the way here?
Yo, there's like a
Who'd be
million
crazy
years
enough to
in
do
between
that?
us, bro.
I'd have to know what you looked like first, and now I do. Either way,
That's
it's such
creepy
an
stalker
honor
shit right there.
to meet you. Hey, do you mind if I follow you around? Do you need a sidekick? What am I saying? You're a hero, of course you do. Lead the way.
A Dorian fan to your crew, essential until unassigned. I'm gonna put them on scavenging. Yo, first we gotta play with this guy a little bit.
Good point. I'll start working on it right away, as soon as I learn how to sew. Until then, maybe I can be a sidekick in training. Do you have an academy where fans can practice groveling at your feet? If not, I can start one.
Yo, get the hottest ladies and you are on. So, welcome aboard.
You won't be disappointed.
Just make sure you bring the ladies onto the crew. That's all we ask for. Beautiful, beautiful ladies. I want to have like 1960s fembot kind of space crew. So we got the we got Morgan, we got the fan. What do we got Morgan on? Morgan is unassigned, but she's an astrodynamics laser leadership botany soldier. And we got a scavenging, concealment, weightlifting, frontier, a Dorian fan. I don't even know what any of that means, but they're on the crew. This guy's stepping aboard. Respect. Respect. There's our crew right there. Morgan and Fan.
Stay away from the sixth circle unless you're a minor.
Sorry.
Or at least don't
What do you mean there's no...
So we're in prison, right? Is that what's going on right now?
Hey, careful around the equipment. Don't want to lose an arm or something.
I'm liking the vibe of this game. Like, it definitely feels like that next level Fallout, that next level Skyrim. But somehow it's also futuristic. Give me a beer, friend.
What's your poison?
Lager. Yum.
Plenty. But if I went blabbing them to any rando that walks into my bar,
Rando.
no one would ever tell me anything around here. You don't do this job for 45 years by losing your customers' trust.
Alright. Alright. Yo, chill out, man. I'm not a narc.
See? That's what I'm talking about. You give respect, you get respect. I'm glad you understand.
He's some kind of cowboy bartender.
Don't be a stranger.
Alright. Cowboy, you just settle down. I'm gonna chill out on the bar, have a few drinks. Let's see what we do when we have our drink. We got a stout, dark lager. We got a lager. Yum, yum, yum. We'll have a few of those. We're gonna get drunk. Yep. We buzzed, boys. We buzzed. Let's go hit on some girls. Alright, listen to me. We're out next. Sorry, we're out now. We'll be back next time. Here we go. Sweetheart.
Any vacancies on your crew?
We're gonna pick up a couple chicks. You guys have a good night. CWWS. We out.
Doesn't look anything like
Adios.